Well, I'm from the United Nations University Institute of Advanced Studies, based in Yokohama, Japan. We are a think tank for the United Nations system, and the kind of project that is being initiated here would resonate well with many of the programs that we are undertaking. In particular, it addresses poverty alleviation, and that is included in the 8 goals, among the 8 goals of the Millennium Development Goals.
Sir, how does your agency or organization encourage S&T innovation?
This is a very critical, crucial, and timely aspect. We see science, technology, and innovation as a key towards encouraging and promoting socio-economic development. So we would like to see more about the role of STI in economic development. Unfortunately, this role has not been translated well among people in developing countries. So the more experience we accumulate, I think the situation would be better.
Can you give us an example of the innovation that you think has a great promise in terms of helping in this in our effort to alleviate poverty through science and technology?
I'm from Malaysia, and I have one example which was initiated many years ago, some 30 years ago, but that experience is still a work in progress, and that is the effort to transform the rural community out of their poverty. What I have in mind here is the Federal Land Development Scheme, where each landless family was given 8 to 10 acres of land to plant oil palm or rubber. And then in the process, they were given elite planting materials. And that planting materials were really developed through science and technology, research in producing, say, high-yielding oil palm trees. So in that long process, a country like Malaysia had demonstrated that science and technology can play a constructive role towards poverty alleviation.
Sir, as part of the project advisory committee, so can you say, what's your advice on the project, how we would go about the project, and how do you think will this project help, for example, Malaysia, the BOP in Malaysia?
Well, I think this project is a very good start, and as I said earlier, it's timely. It is important at the outset to collect as many case studies as possible, best practices, if you will, that could demonstrate how such an approach could contribute towards the well-being of the so-called base of the pyramid sector of our population. Eventually, I think such an undertaking should involve multi-stakeholders, and that would range from academia, researchers, right to people in the private sector, the government, and NGOs. Any effort towards poverty alleviation would have to be tackled in that context. So I would imagine from this particular project, which is anchored by the Ateneo School of Government and supported by the IDRC, it would provide the value addedness towards poverty alleviation in the region at the outset, but globally in the end.
Sir, last question. Can you recommend, like, for example, 3 priority areas where you think this project can make an impact in terms of improving the lives of those in the field?
Yes, I think we have to go by what is understood by the global community as the pressing global issues of today. And these ideas have been articulated as early as 2002 at the World Summit on Sustainable Development in Johannesburg. And that would include areas such as water, energy, health, agriculture, and biodiversity. All 5 areas which have a lot of relevance to this part of the world.